Hello guys and welcome back to Hey Manager with me Alex, and today we're going to get into episode 24 against Chelsea. Now last time round we had a great game against Leicester and we've carried on that form and we're doing pretty well, I've got to say. So it's a new dawn, it's a new day for me. I've just watched Italy thump Albania 2-1 in the Euros, so it's been a pretty interesting day. But since last time for us, how have things been going? And look at that, there's no reds. There's no reds, which is an absolute miracle. Leicester. We obviously beat Leicester 4-1 last time. Hutchinson, James, Archer and Lopez getting the goal and Timothy Weah getting the penalty to start the season off. Then Bournemouth. So we went to Bournemouth and I've got to show you this goal. Now this, and I tell you, this was, I had to note it down. When I watched this game, oh my life. So we see Elvis came on. He whips one in. It's headed away. What happens? Boom. Park Sung-ho absolutely smashes it. An absolute rifling shot into that top left-hand corner. Let's just watch it again really quick. Elvis out to, put out wide, puts it in on the volley. The technique of that in the 87th minute, I thought the game was done and dusted, and then he does that. Honestly, out of this world. And then Huddersfield, we beat them 2-1. Topovic, Araujo, we swapped rotated the side out a little bit. Sirkin is injured, so he's out. Then Ipswich, the other team that actually got promoted, they haven't done much transfer business. If we just look at their transfer history, they've not done much, like bringing in Sealt, Jensen Sealt, pretty good in defence, but he's not fantastic. Then we've got another fella here, Philip Krastav, bit of a rogue one, and then 25 million spent. They've not really got a lot of money to pump into the team, but we managed to beat them 3-1. Archer getting a goal, Toplovic in that one, and Mike Schmalling in the 94th minute scoring, obviously, in that. Cameron Archer, honestly, he's been fantastic. He picked up a goal in the first game that we saw against Leicester. This one was from outside the box, I think. This Huddersfield one where I got a bit of a Ipswich one, which got a bit of a deflection. And then Southampton, we were winning 2-1. We went 1-0 down. I thought, oh, welcome to the Premier League. Here we go. And then Topovic got a penalty in the 20th minute. Then, getting into the game, Cameron Archer from outside the box, from a corner again, falls outside to him. He has a shot from range and it goes into the bottom right corner. By then, I'm thinking, flipping heck, we're going to do something here. I went defensive, and then Adam Armstrong with an absolute peach curls it into the top left-hand corner. It was a brilliant goal. But Topovic and Archer are playing very, very well for us. So today we've got a game against Chelsea. We're going to go balance because we are at home. We're going to just feel the game out because they've got a ridiculously good side. Ethan Laird's picked up a bit of an injury, so we've actually brought in a few players. Alfie Gilchrist we've brought in on loan. I think he's a great centre-back, but I want to play him maybe as a right-back. I think he can play this no-nonsense full-back role if we need someone to replace Ethan Laird. We don't have any more transfer budget, so I've brought him in on loan. Chris Smalling, Araujo, and then Jurasek's actually been playing out of his skin. So we've brought him in and replaces Sirkin, should I say. Dennis Sirkin, I believe it's Sirkin. But it replaces him for now. He's just come back from his injury, so we'll see how he fares. Jurasek in that position, but he's been playing pretty well. Jordan James in the box-to-box midfielder role, who's not as good as he was. Central midfielder attack sort of suits him a bit better, maybe a Metzala. Even a deep line playmaker support role suits him a little bit better in his position. He looks very, very good in that role, but I want to keep playing as this box-to-box. I want to try and progress him, try and get him playing as this, because I know his dribbling could be a bit better, but he plays so well in it. João Gomez in there, he's been a very consistent, very decent season so far, 6.76. Park Sung-ho, I'm going to keep him in. He's on a 7.06. He's been fantastic, so he's going to stay in the side of the deep line playmaker. Then Toplovic and Roberto Lopez are going to come in because he's had some fantastic games when he's played. Not a brilliant game last time round, but in the last few games, he's been playing fantastically. Then Cameron Archer is really at the ground running. 5 games, 3 goals. He's been really, really good for us. Amari Hutchinson sits on the bench, can bring him on if need be. Nipan, he's a little bit worse for wear, but he's on the bench. Elvis, Silla, Van der Beek, and then for the run show, Joe Worrell and Sherkin, as well as Pinto, Diogo Pinto we've brought in from Sporting, just on loan. Just going to, I needed a backup goalkeeper just in case. He can play goalkeeper pretty well. Not so much the support, he's not really great in that, but can play the goalkeeper pretty well. Again, bringing in a backup just in case we need him. Matteo Joseph doesn't really make the bench because as an advanced forward, he's just a bit of a backup. He's just there just in case. And then George Hall, obviously injured as well. So we're going to stick with this side. We're going to go with it, see how we fare. We've been playing pretty well, honestly. I think we've been playing really, really well. And I mean, we're going to see how we play against a very, very strong Chelsea side. We see Fofana, Colwill, Chilwell and James, Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, Cole Palmer in behind, Evan Nilsson they've brought in who's playing up front for them now. No Lukaku, he must have left. Ian Matson, a player that I'm looking to maybe bring in. Conor Gallagher would be great to bring in as well. Buddy Sheila, Disarcy on the bench. So yeah, an interesting one nonetheless. But go to the dressing room. Let's pump up the fists. The pundits might not believe in us, but I believe in us. I tell all the lads I've got faith in them yet again. And then let's get into the match preview where Chelsea, let's see how they fare. Let's see how they do. We're unbeaten so far this year. This could be it could be a bit of a big game. This Chelsea is going to be our first time we're seeing how we fare against an absolutely brilliant side. You look at Colwell and Fofana, who were the centre-back partnership for the ages. Really, you look at this front four really for Chelsea. You got obviously Evan Nilsson up front, and you got Cole Palmer, Sterling, and Mudryk as well, who's brilliant. The midfield, Caicedo and Enzo. I mean, what a pair they are. But let's see how they fare against a newly promoted Birmingham side. There's 2 shots already in the 5 minutes. Let's see if we can try and contain them. We're trying to keep as much possession as we can. We're sort of holding Chelsea to 4 shots so far, 3 on target. They've not had much XG, so you can tell by that they're not really getting a sniff. And João Gomes is having a brilliant game out there, you can see there. But our forwards need to get a little bit going. You're doing well, keep up the hard work. Let's just tell the attackers, come on, you weren't great, but do something about it. Let's take Jordan James off. He's got a bit of an injury. We're going to bring on to replace him, who can play the box-to-box midfielder role pretty well. Van der Beek can, but I want someone who's a bit more defensive. It might be Silla. It might be Silla that we bring in to play that, because his tackling is not great though. What about Elvis? Can he play the box-to-box pretty well? He can play the box-to-box quite well. He's not fantastic at it, but he's a bit more defensive. I might have to bring him in. Let's bring in Elvis. Let him have a bit of a go out there. Other than that, Roberto Lopez not having a fantastic game, but we'll see how we fare. Let's carry on. Let's keep going. We've fell out of the game. We're playing pretty well. I don't want to go cautious just yet, but I think it might be time before we see that. Let's encourage the lads yet again. Try and get a little bit more out of them. Try and see what we can do with them. But 55 minutes in, they're having a few. We've had another shot, which is great, but Chelsea sort of taking the most of possession. It's been 50-50 really. I think we're doing all right. Colwill though, it's our first highlight of the game. Topovic steals it from him, but Enzo wins it back. Out wide to Sterling. Great tackle by Jurasek, who can't get the ball back though. Reece James, risky ball inside. Zubimendi, it's a great save by Kathleen, who's been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal for us so far this year. Absolutely brilliant. We're going to have to bring off Jurasek probably. He's looking a bit worse for wear. But you get it cleared. Topovic, can he head it down? Cole Palmer beats him to it. And Colwill gets the ball there. But I can't really see momentum. Action zones. Can we have a look at momentum? Is there anywhere? Match momentum. There we are. We're not having too much, but we're not having too little. 81 minutes in. Let's make a load of changes, shall we? Jurasek looking a bit worse for wear. Dennis Churkin can come in, or Sirkin. Topovic not having a great game out there, is he? Let's bring in a bit more technicality. Let's bring in Amari Hutchinson. Cameron Archer can come off. We're going to play... I don't want to play Fuller Unshow up front, really. Who can play up front? I don't think anyone can, which is the issue. Roberto Lopez comes off. Let's bring Van der Beek on. Pike Sung-ho. Let's see. He's playing pretty well. Who's having a... Alfie Gilchrist. Joe Worrell can come on for him, just to see out the game a little bit more as well. I think that's pretty much it that I can do for now. Let's see if we can see the game out, though. There's a highlight here from a corner. I'm hoping this is just because I was making tactical changes to Reece James. Was he offside? He wasn't. He pulls it back to Evan Nilsson, who turns, and Kavlina again with another save. 82 minutes in. If we can get a draw here, I'd be very, very happy. As there's a corner. Reece James, which one in? Zubimendi's down the near post, hits the bar. Chilwell, he pulls it back to Nicholas Jackson. It's another save. Oh, my life. Hollowell's offside, and we're going to go cautious. We're going to go a bit more counter-attacking if we can. Opposition instructions, let's just adjust them to suit because Nicholas Jackson's come on. Let's actually put him onto his weaker foot and do hard tackling on him. Zubimendi's come on. Let's tightly press him. Who else is still on? Cole Palmer still on. Let's trigger the press. Let's not trigger the press on him. Ben Chilwell, let's trigger the press. And Reece James, let's trigger the press as well. Confirm the changes. Oh, wow. We've gone to full match highlight. Oh, no, we haven't. We've gone to key highlights. Why are things slowing down? Enzo turns his man. Oh, no. The ball's in. It's cleared away. Nicholas Jackson back to Enzo again. Sterling picks it up. He's going to turn his man. Oh, it's over the bar. It's wasteful by Chelsea. So wasteful. So wasteful. Let's praise the lads. I think we've been playing pretty well. We're doing well. We'll hold on to the 93rd minute. And you see there, we had a bit of a run at the end of the game. But, oh my lord. The defence played pretty well today. The defence played pretty well for Chelsea as well, but they didn't have much to do. Only a 2.03 XG for Chelsea. Nothing out of this world in the 19 shots, but they absolutely pummeled us. They just didn't have the finishing capabilities. Evan Nilsson, I didn't really check. He looks unbelievable. I don't know how he didn't get a sniff. 106 million he costs. Flipping heck, but I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. And that for our first game against a big side. We're sitting in 6th. We could go down as far as, well, we could go down as far as 7th, but we're tied on points with Manchester United. We're ahead of City, ahead of Newcastle, ahead of Aston Villa. Wow, we're really, really doing well. Our goalkeeper, Kavlina, what a game. Oh my life. I just wanted to say, you made some unbelievable saves. That was a game for the ages. Absolutely fantastic game, and that has put me in a brilliant mood because we're going to carry on. I'm sure it won't be the same next time. Who knows, though? Let's see if we can carry on doing the business. But a game against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, it's an early draw, but let's see who we've got to face until next time. So we've got Everton away from home. That'll be a difficult one. West Ham at home. Nottingham Forest, who look to be doing very well this year. They're in 5th. They look very, very good. Burnley, we've got them at home, so we should be able to get a bit of a good win out of them. But then other than that, we've got Brighton in the month of November, and all my life, November and December looks like a scary period. Looks really scary. So I'll probably bring you back a game around about City, mate. You know, I might do the City game. It makes more sense to do the City game, to be fair. Another big team, you know, Haaland. See if we can stop them. Who have they bought this year? They've bought nobody. They've bought nobody. We'll be playing City next time. Let's see how we fare against these sides. It's you know, we should be able to get a few points from these. I'm not looking to get out of the 6 games there. I'm not looking to get 18, but I'd be decently happy with maybe 10, maybe 9. You know, getting half as many points from that would be brilliant. We're already on 9 points, and I'm looking for that 40. I'm looking for that special 40. So we're a quarter of the way, near enough a quarter of the way there. Happy days. I mean, it couldn't be better. That episode could not have been better. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new. 226 sub managers, absolutely over the moon, and I will try and bring you some Euros. A few Euros overviews, a few reviews, a few looks like the game, a bit of tactical analysis, seeing who's going to be playing so well in the Euros, that there could be a few transfer opportunities for them, who's not the Euros, transfer opportunities for them. So let's see what we can do with that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. As ever, please like, subscribe, and do all of that business. I'm hoping you're enjoying this content. 226 of managers is unreal. Thank you for the support on this series, and I'll catch you in the next one. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.